Canada has made a big immigration move, and if you are an Indian, student, or a worker in Canada, this could be seriously changing your future ahead. Hi, this is Navibal, and you're watching TimesXP. During January 1st week, 2026, Canada held the Express Entry Draw number 390, and it was a huge one. The Canadian government invited 8,000 people to apply for a permanent residency under the Canadian Experience class, also called CEC. This was the second Express Entry Draw in 2026, and it sends a very clear message. Canada wants people who are already living and working in the country. The CRS cutoff score was 511. This was slightly lower than the previous CEC in December, which was 515. While 511 is still a high score, inviting 8,000 people to get a PR is very, very important. So what does this actually mean for you? Well, let's break down the CEC in the simplest way. The Canadian Experience class is for the people who study in Canada or maybe work in Canada or are on a valid permit. If you are an international student, a work permit holder, or a professional already in Canada, CEC is the fastest and the safest PR route for you. CEC works through the Express Entry. Anyone in the system gets a score called CRS. Higher score means better chances of getting a PR. Now look at the bigger picture. Right now, more than 236,000 people are already in the Express Entry pool. The largest group, over 70,000 people, have scored 451 to 500. This shows one thing is very clear. Competition is really tough. But there's a good news too. Giving 8,000 invitation to the CEC draw shows that Canada is serious about inviting workers already inside country. If this trend continues, 2026 will be a good year for getting a PR if you are already inside the Canada, especially for Indians. And now let's talk about the smart planning. If you got an ITA, congratulations, but don't relax yet. Now IRCC will check your documents very carefully. Your employer's reference letter is almost important document. It must be clearly mentioning your job role, duties, working hours, salary, and job dates. If this letter is weak, unclear, your PR can be rejected almost suddenly. And if you didn't reach the 511 score, don't worry, you still have the option. You can take the IELTS or such examinations to increase your score, reaching the CLB of 9 or 10 to giving big points. Learning French helps too. 1 year of Canadian work experience adds the value. Updating education or using your spouse's profile smartly also increases the CRS. And remember, Provincial Nominee Program. The PNP gives you 600 extra points, which almost guarantees your PR. And the final message is very simple. Canada is serious about CEC in 2026, but the race is fast, almost, and the profiles get the early priority. If you are eligible, don't wait, enter the pool early, prepare your documents, and improve your score. Because the Express Entry timing can decide your future in Canada.